Hello, welcome back to IgKnight. Now it's working. I am Lightning here with my co-host
My
Megan. Oh my God, we just
Round
did
two.
this. And
But
my sister, Ashley. Yes. So this is our second time recording this because I'm an idiot and didn't make sure shit was plugged in correctly, and it wasn't recording anything. Um.
hey,
So Megan had this idea last podcast, if you listened, to do like a onesie day. So we're all wearing onesies.
yes.
And you can watch us do this on my YouTube channel because we're recording it as well. Uh, yeah, Ashley is
YouTube gets the hoo-ha talk, but
yes.
the podcast
Oh, yeah.
doesn't.
That'll be like a YouTube exclusive. Yeah, we were talking about hoo ha shaving and
Hoo-ha.
body hair and
hoo-ha hair.
all that fun. Boo ha,
HHH.
boo ha,
Hoo-ha.
boo ha.
Shame
Letting
to
my
it
dad
all.
know I shaved my hoo-ha with his razor. Tune in.
That's fine.
Tune
I
in
shave.
for
I
hoo-ha.
I shave mine with Steve's face razor.
I have my
Oh.
own. You nasty.
I mean, I have my own now.
I mean, I have my own. I just don't like it. Like,
Get a different one.
You know, there's this thing called store, right?
but they're
And they have
expensive.
a lot
Dollar
of
Shave.
razors.
I had Dollar Shave Club, and then I realized it wasn't a dollar.
It was $5.
It was $5 to start, and then they're like, "Oh, it'll cost you like $45 for your new box." I'm like, "Ma'am."
You can,
Like,
you can get the razor cartridge that they ship to you. You don't need to get a whole new box with the butter and stuff.
I like how nobody told me that.
You can just
Yeah.
can literally just get the refill sent to you. Not you don't have to buy a whole new box. And,
Listen,
if you
Batitch.
want a whole new
And they even
starter-
advertise it that you can just get the cartridges after you
Yeah.
get the box.
Look, you think I pay attention,
No, we know
Obviously
you don't,
not.
but like still.
ma'am?
Huh?
I didn't even hear what you said. What you
I
I don't know.
moved.
say?
I moved, and things moved, and bad
well,
things
when
happened.
you move, things normally tend to move.
Things torn to move.
Shut up.
We're having a great day.
We
with
really
our
are on
words.
speaking and
I
shit
mean, I ran around Walmart and today, and it was amazing.
with her boyfriend.
No, I don't have a boyfriend. He's my friend, and
That is a boy. That
They're
has
sec- they're
a male
secretly fucking.
genitalia.
no, we're not, because he has a girlfriend. But
Does he listen to
anyway,
my podcast?
No.
Oh, so I can say his name.
Bruh, no one listens. I'm sorry. I mean, no one of
God
my,
damn.
none of my friends.
Mm,
Anyway,
mm.
Now we're gonna go to her school and just hold up signs. Listen to this podcast.
Find it literally on everything. Oh, I got an email the other day. Our podcast is available for like everything. So like we're on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, everything,
Wow.
YouTube.
everything. YouTube now.
Hi,
Hello.
YouTube.
Hi YouTube. I call
YouTube-
them. I call
YouTube
them
is gonna mail
YouTube.
you, email you, and be like, "What the fuck?"
Like,
I'm probably
What
gonna
is
get hit for
YouTube?
smoking.
We don't. What is YouTube? Can we buy them?
Where do I get one?
You need to buy that.
I'm probably gonna get hit for smoking, but it's not weed. I promise
Makes
it's
it
not
so
weed.
much better.
It does. I think you're allowed to show tobacco smoke, but I could be wrong. I don't pay attention to my fucking guidelines. That's
No
why
one
that's why I'm
does.
not fucking monetized. I say fuck every 2 seconds on my YouTube channel, and no matter. I tried one day to not say the F word because I wanted to get monetized, and it didn't work.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
can always like bleep it out.
Bitch, do you think I know how to do that?
Learn if you want to get monetized.
My editing software was
Monetized.
free. The only sound effects I have is a train.
Oh.
I can make a
There-
train
you
whistle.
Just make a train
Yeah,
train
just like
whistle
train.
every time you swear.
Yep.
Like.
Yep.
Wait.
It'll be half the video of
I
a
don't even-
train.
Yeah.
People are gonna look out the window and be like, "Is there? I don't live near a train."
You live near a train though.
I do, yeah.
Indeed.
Oh my
You
god,
are
I,
the train.
I,
I am.
I am the whole train.
Become the train. The train becomes you.
I haven't done a YouTube video in a long time.
We know.
She's
She's dry.
very
Oh,
dry.
She's very dry.
Like drier than the goddamn Mojave. She is not wet.
Oh.
Explosions make me moist.
Oh, I have to show you
Yeah.
that.
No, I didn't even notice that. She's just like, oh my god, show you this. I'm like,
Oh, she does that a lot where she's just like, "Oh my god," and I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "I peed." I'm like, "Oh, congrats."
Oh.
do that. I don't go, hey, I piddled, oh my god. No, I don't do that.
Yeah,
wait,
you
you
do.
piddled in your pants, diapers?
No.
You need
oh
a
my
diaper?
God.
You want some pull-ups?
Remember when we were at Kroger and I was like,
To Kroger?
should we get your friend's diapers?
I want her dead some days. It's been a bad week for pets.
Yeah.
Like Cloud died. My bird Cloud died 3 or 4 days ago, and then today my best friend's dog got put down. Bad day for pets.
I'm waiting for mine to kick the cat.
Oh my god, she's like, flush him.
Can we on
Flush
him.
the whole puggle.
Flush the puggle.
He's a puggle.
A puggle.
Puggle.
A puggle.
A puggle. Have you
A
not
puggle?
heard of a puggle?
Have you not heard of a puggle?
I
A
Never
puggle.
heard of a puggle?
I call pugs puggles.
Okay, there's a pug. There's a Chinese pug, and then there's a puggle, which is a Chinese pug and beagle mixed.
Oh.
They straight up
Yes.
ugly.
Okay, so here's the thing. Since I'm using my phone for recording, I can't get to the Windows detected no threats. Oh, thanks, computer. Someone will have to post YOLO on their Snapchat of the hey, ask us questions because I can't get to my questions.
Not me.
I thought you had YOLO.
I do have YOLO.
Or you just post on Snapchat like anybody have questions? Like it can be about literally anything because we answer every fucking question. Like everything under the fucking sun we do. And Megan's struggling with the oh. For you guys who are watching the YouTube video, you'll see like a lot going on. We just took a picture and we're gonna try to get some questions for later on in the podcast. But we need a topic because we're very bad.
We are.
We just normally just sit here and bullshit
Let's talk about how bad we are at getting topics.
at getting topics. I'll think of random shit throughout the week. Oh my god,
Bro,
no!
the guy.
If I watch it, I'll have to go to church.
There's if you get past
Coming from me,
if you get
We're going to
past
church?
if you get past the sex part, it's such a good storyline.
365
days.
days.
The guy is so.
Where can I buy one?
I want one. I want one. He's so pretty.
I want one.
I want.
It's
one.
worse than 50 Shades of Grey.
It is. It is. But.
It's so raunchy. It's trash. Explosions make me moist.
Okay, let's do that again.
Oh my god, we're taking another photo?
I don't know how to work technology.
Oh, it happens. Perfect. Gorgeous. Love that. So, can we talk about?
Yes.
I didn't tell Desiree yet. The podcast where Desiree was just talking to herself for an hour got the most plays out of all of our podcasts.
Of course, she has a very beautiful voice.
She does. And she was like, ah, yes, an hour of me talking to myself. And I'm like, of course, it has to be that way.
I love Desmond.
I love
So that
Desmond.
means everybody hates us.
Yes.
True, but we get decent plays. We get about like maybe 50 to 60 plays per podcast.
I've been called boring by my own parents.
But the thing is like our analytics are straight down the middle. So 50% male, 50% female.
Why does this always happen with you? Like any platform you're on, it's like
Because they're confused.
Are you a man or a woman?
Most of the guys are like, "Oh, she hot," and then the girls are like, "Oh, finally a girl I can look like support." And I'm like, "Yes, you
Support.
can pay my bills. Pay my bills."
Support.
Oh, I just smudged my glasses.
Yeah, how did that work? Yeah. So the PlayStation 5.
Bro,
Was
Ooh, that
announced.
looks.
router.
It looks like a Wi-Fi router.
It looks
I
like a
know.
router. Have you seen the picture?
Did you see the Xbox one?
It looks like
Yeah.
a
Looks like a big fucking.
It looks like a
It looks like
GameCube.
Pandora's box.
I'm like, no, I'm like,
It looks
boy.
like a GameCube but taller.
Yeah.
Xbox,
I don't know.
Xbox. Listen,
I love how all the Xbox.
just
people-
throw it away. Throw it away.
Try again.
Redo it. Yep.
All of all of the people that like PlayStation versus Xbox, people who are on the Xbox side are like, bro, screw this. I'm getting the PlayStation 5.
Well, here's the thing: the PlayStation 5 has to stand up now. You can't lay it down. That's how it's designed.
Why?
So you know how it splits.
I've seen pictures of it on the.
That's how they're showing it.
Yeah.
They'll like do like panoramas of it, but in order for it to work, it has to stand up because of those two things. If you put it on the side, it's going to be angled. There's two versions of the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, there's two. There's one with a little slot, and then there's one without the slot.
So you can have it all be digital, or you can get one with a disc port. I'm a crackhead bitch. I'll get the one with the disc port.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
$800 though.
Did they announce the price?
It's 800.
God damn for the disc.
Yeah.
I
because
feel
Well,
like
it comes
that
with a
should be-
lot.
you can also play games from PlayStation 1. All the way
It
from
goes
the
all the way
Oh,
back.
Okay, now I can see why
Beat
it's
that
that.
Xbox.
Yeah, fuck you, Xbox.
Everyone on team.
Okay, hold on, guys. I still have my
She
Xbox.
plays both,
Okay, I used to play both until my Xbox controller just died.
and I bought her the PlayStation 4, and she's like, ah,
Stopped working. No, it literally just stopped working. Like it wouldn't turn on or anything. I'm like, can I play the Xbox?
like, no, please help.
I love both.
I haven't. We have the Xbox 360.
I
I don't like it. I don't like
have-
the setup of it.
I have Xbox 360, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Switch.
I have PlayStation. I have PlayStation 1, 2, I have PlayStation 1, 2 PlayStation 2s.
Where's your PS1?
Oh, I have it in storage because I have the PlayStation
Proof
2.
or no, it didn't happen.
I have a PlayStation 3, a PlayStation 4. I have a Wii, an Xbox 360, PlayStation VR, Nintendo DS, DSi, and 3DS. That's all I have.
I
Oh, I
have.
have
That's
a
it.
Game Boy. I have a Game Boy Color.
I want one. I've been meaning to go buy one from Disc Replay, and then Rona happened, and I couldn't do that.
Mine is like
PS,
original,
I
bitch.
have PS4.
Do we have a Game Boy
Three.
Advance? Not Advance, just a Game Boy Color somewhere.
Me?
The old one we do.
Anyway.
Oh, like one of the big ones.
Yep,
Yeah.
like the first Pokemon games. Steve has one somewhere. I just don't know where the fuck
John
it
used
is at.
to have one, then he got rid of it.
Yeah, I know he gave it to me.
Oh, screw you. But anyway.
Bless you. Got a microphone picked it up. Rona.
No, but over at Bonds, I have a PS4, 3, Xbox 360, and a Wii. And a DS.
And you guys got that Nintendo Classic thing too,
I have
don't
a
you?
DS and a DSi. Yeah, we have the Nintendo Classic, and then we have.
I think I have a Sega somewhere too.
Oh my god, I want.
We have the weird little Nintendo thing that Mom bought that plays
Yeah.
the games, and then we have the old Nintendo with like the gun and the duck hunt.
I
and
want a
all that.
Nintendo 64.
Oh my god, I
But they're so
love
hard to find.
My Nintendo 64.
Okay, you probably won't
people
know.
are like, oh, you don't know how to play games. All of a sudden you're a gamer. I'm like, bitch, I've been a gamer.
I've been a gamer. The fuck. You probably won't know what this is. Have you ever played Coleco?
Do you remember Croc?
I have Croc.
No.
You don't remember Coleco? It's like the very first game system to come out. My grandpa has it, and I want it.
You know, my
Bubba?
dad probably wouldn't know what that is.
ColecoVision.
Mhm.
It was the first block game. It's like you had two sides, and then you had the ball bouncing back, and you had to block them.
Oh yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
looked like a huge fucking walkie-talkie with a stick.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
literally all it was, but it was so much fun.
Pong game?
Die. No, it's not what it's called.
No, this is
Get out. The fuck.
no, not Pong, but like
Dong.
the
Yeah, it just
Yes,
bonks back and
yeah.
forth.
yeah.
A Brick Breaker, Pong, whatever you want to call it. There's so many renditions of
Pong.
that game because it was like the first major game.
Pong.
I miss original Xbox. I loved original Xbox.
Like Xbox.
Xbox.
Like Xbox.
Like Xbox.
I think I have an Xbox somewhere.
Oh my god.
No, actually, I don't think so. Unless my dad does.
I think Keith is here. Yeah, that's Keith here. That's Keith
I just keep calling.
Straight man. Oh.
because he wanted to get out of the house. Rest in peace.
I don't know the dog, but R.I.P.
I need Julie here to go. Oh yeah.
I told Tanner I'd send him a video of Julie going like that.
Oh my god.
He
Me.
was like,
If
I-
Julie gets
Say,
horny
okay.
later, she'll Snapchat you.
Julie needs to start paying $5 per. Oh yeah.
She can start
Like,
charging for that.
videos of $5.
$5.
Personal, 10.
Wow. Okay. I mean, market that shit.
Julie gonna make bank.
I'll
Really,
be,
truly.
I'll market it for her. I'll be your pimp.
I'll be your pimp. Shut up.
$3.
So my book is almost sold out.
Yay.
I only have 8 slots left out of 25.
That's not bad though.
No, for a whole. I think I announced the publication like a week ago. So for getting majority of my slots filled in a week,
That's not bad.
that's not bad.
Not bad.
I'm only taking. Well, I'm paying for yours because you're a broke bitch.
You offered. You didn't even give me a chance to think about it. But I'm like, okay.
I said, "Do you want one?" And you're like, "Well, I don't have $25." I'm like, "Well, I'll
broke. And I lived
buy it
most-
for you."
I was with you.
You weren't with me for a lot of it.
Okay, but I was.
I text my
there
mom like, "Hey, do you want to copy the book?" She's like, "No, thanks. I read it." I'm like, "Okay, that's different than
having a copy.
supporting me
Your child.
and reading it, and now you have a copy of it." And she's like, "How much do I have to pay?" I'm like, "Ma'am, yes,
Do I have to pay?
Yes, you
what,
have to pay.
What don't
I'm
you
charging
get about
my
support?
grandmother to pay, so yes, you have to pay."
Grandma got one. Jeez, so good.
Yes, she can still read.
Okay.
She's your
She's
grandma.
not dead.
She's gonna be watching this.
She's like, can we flush her?
Can we flush her?
Can we flush her?
No. Oh my god, I'm laying in bed one night and I get a call from Jay and I'm like, I'm watching a show. What do you want? And he goes, can we flush her? And I'm like, what? He's like,
Because
"Can we
grandma
flush
was
Grandma?"
popping off about saying, like, it's a good idea to do bleach injections. I'm like,
Grandma.
can we flush her?
And then you call me like, can we flush her?
I'm like, listen how stupid this shit is. She's
Like,
like,
Grandma-
oh, the president has good intentions. I'm like, to inject bleach into us?
People
No.
literally drink bleach to kill themselves.
Yes.
To commit sewer slide.
Self checkout. Shout out to Hannah Baker.
Oh my God.
I was watching, you know that React channel on
The
YouTube,
Fine Bros
the Fine Bros React.
No.
These old people. Okay, so these old
They
people were
had
sat
elders
down.
react, kids react, couples
Oh,
react.
I think I.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
was
yeah,
watching
have.
elders react to Ariana Grande's "God Is a Woman," and at the
Mhm.
very end, she's like, "Shout out to Hannah Baker." I'm like, "Do
Oh,
you, lady?
Yeah,
Do you know who that
I
is?"
was like, oh my God, just told me. I'm like,
She was just, "Ma'am, shout
uh,
out to Hannah Baker." I'm like, "Okay."
Oh, grandma. Okay,
Oh,
can we
sweetheart,
can we give
no.
grandmas a break? They don't know.
That
They lived a
cowboy
long
guy's like,
life.
"God is not a woman." I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"That is not what the song's about,
he
fool."
was,
Like,
he was like, it says our father, not our mother. And I was like,
that's not what the fucking song's about, dude. Like, mm,
mm.
mm. Oh, my song's done.
Oh, it
Sounds
is.
like
Not the
another song.
vocals, but he
beats.
sent me the instrumentals today.
Oh,
I
nice.
like it. I told him I'm like, how many
Is
days?
it a bop?
It's a bop.
It's a bop.
Once all the vocals are added and he does more to it, it'll be a bop. Um, I told him I'm like, you're probably gonna have to auto tune that.
Auto tune everything.
No, I was upfront with him like, look, I'm not a professional. This was just kind of on my list, like publish a book's on my list. Did that. Record a like studio album is on my list, so I'm working on that. And he's like, oh no, I got you. It's fine. I'm like, you may have to add a lot of
Auto-tune.
auto tune. He's like, do you plan on holding like higher notes? I'm like, higher notes, no. But I'm a heavy smoker, so when I hold a note, it sounds like I'm gargling, and I'm not. It's just mucus.
Oh,
It's
yummy.
cute, and he's like, oh, like
Not
it was only
so-
over
like
text.
you didn't have to like be so forward with it.
It was
It's
only
just like,
over.
oh,
It was
too
only
much
over text, but you
information.
could tell what the oh he went oh okay.
Just too much
It is not
information.
slime.
He-
it is mucus.
He gave me 3 days to
Ah!
write
To
us to
Oh.
yes to write a song. He wants me to record the whole thing and then go back and record section by section so we can do like audio layer. I'm like, okay, I don't like singing in front of people, and Steve's home, so I'm like, how's this gonna work?
Here, get you. This is what you do. You make a list.
Check it
Thing.
twice.
You make a list for Steve
Mm-hmm.
Senwin Meyer.
and send them to Meyer.
To Menire.
To
You
Menire.
can send them to Menards too. I mean, that'd
We
be
need a
really
new
fun.
fence.
Send him to Bronner's.
But listen,
I could send him to go get the stuff for the new
but
birdcage.
put on the list. Put things that don't fucking exist, but it sounds like it would exist.
Get me a purple giraffe stuffed animal with the
That
words
guy-
below.
He's gonna be like, why do you need this?
Be like, it's for a video. Watch him call me, be like, okay, well, I found it. And be like, what?
What?
Glow. It says blue.
I'm like, I am purple.
I am Papa.
It's blue. Fucking
Soggy
baguette.
baguette.
Fucking baguette. Fucking baguette. Oh, I can't say that.
Ooh.
Only I can say that.
Oh.
J baguette.
Je baguette.
J a baguette.
Stupid.
You would say je suis baguette. I am
Je
baguette.
suis baguette.
That means I am
Croissant est tempé. Baguette est tempé.
baguette. You know
Who the fuck?
We speak in the German here. Ma'am?
what? Do you know how to speak French?
Fuck no.
Okay.
She's
so,
like, I barely know English.
Have you met me? Have you been around me?
Megan, if you want to say, okay, like if you want to say like I am, like I am baguette or like I am baguette, you say je suis baguette. Yes, Chevrolet.
De la
Chevrolet
I mean,
baguette.
I could be missing a word in there, but like it's like je suis baguette. Like I am baguette.
I like how we're talking about baguettes. I love the topic is baguettes.
Can we go get a baguette?
We could, but they're money.
Oh my god, in
They are?
Florida in Epcot in the Paris section, we got
She
like
sounds like our fucking Aunt Julie. Like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
but we went
I went
there-
to
In
Disney.
Europe once?
No, yeah, well,
Her
okay,
vacation
we went-
house in Boca?
No, we went to Epcot and in the Paris section, their baguettes are like $3 and they're like freshly made, but you have to be in line. Like long.
Wait,
line.
$3 is a lot of money for a baguette.
No, that's cheap.
That's cheap. That's what
Oh.
I'm saying.
Like you go to Meyer and
and
get a
they're
baguette, but they're like $10.
Yeah, and like
Oh,
they
really?
make them
Yeah.
fresh right in front of you, and like it's like $3 and it's warm and it's good and it's crunchy and oh my god, we had sword fights with them. It's
If I ever get rich, I want to go to Paris and I want to go to the restaurant in the Eiffel Tower. It's on the very, very top of the Eiffel Tower.
sis,
Just to order a bottle of wine.
is your life? How much is your life insurance policy? Because you might need to use it.
Why?
You know how expensive that is.
That's probably a lot
That's
of money.
that's expensive.
Haley said that a bottle of wine in that restaurant's like $200.
Yeah,
One
okay.
bottle.
First, you have to pay for the flights.
and
then
then
you have to
the
pay for
ticket,
the hotel,
then the ticket for the Eiffel Tower.
and then you have to get the ticket for the Eiffel Tower plus transportation plus the restaurant bill.
Not
plus,
to mention that you need a passport. That costs $100.
Yes.
And then any shots you may need before traveling,
and then you're gonna
'Cause
want to go shopping.
Of course, what in petty.
So
like
you're-
2000
You know what? Fine. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna sell my book,
we can go to Epcot.
and I'm gonna have my I'm gonna
Actually,
have.
I'm down with that because I've never been.
I've never been. The only places I have been are Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois. That's it.
I've been to Michigan, Illinois, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia,
Florida.
Florida.
Hey, guess what, bitch? I lived in all those states.
Fuck you.
Um,
You're a military brat, though.
West Virginia.
Brat.
Isn't that really a brat? It sucks, but.
I mean, have you met you? You a brat.
Oh,
She just got so sad. Her eyes
I'm
just.
sure.
Oh.
I'm a brat. I'm a brat.
I'm a brat.
Bro, I hate Brad Stalls.
My sister loved those fucking things. I hated them.
They look like they got a stick up their ass.
Have you ever seen the Barbie
Action
movie?
figures all the way. Fuck Barbies.
I love Barbie.
Sorry.
I used to
Sorry.
make Jay play Barbies. with me,
Triggered.
and he would
Are you?
die.
I hated Barbies. I think
She made me play with her when I was little. When she was little as well. I was like 14, and she's like, "Play Barbies with me." I'm like, "You were 8.
No. Yeah.
We were
wait,
living at
I
mom's.
was 8.
Yes, you were.
No.
She had this old ass trunk from when my mom was a kid. It smelled
I
like
love
mom
the
like
way it
old
smells.
people.
I love the way it smells.
Oh my god. Oh, it made me nauseous.
Dude,
It smelled like embalmment fluid.
Have you
Oh.
seen the Bratz movie?
They
Un-
look like they got a stick up their ass. Like, what-
Unfortunately,
what are you
I
doing?
have
Like, what is
because
this?
that's all my sister would watch. So I
The
don't-
Bratz movies.
The Bratz. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, I
Disgusting.
hate these bitches.
This looks like the girl from that movie. Like, this looks like
That
the
one girl from that one movie.
Oh yeah, that one girl. And,
Yeah.
and of course it's blonde.
This
So
is
Yeah.
a lot of
Yes,
girls.
This is just scary.
Widowmaker. Yeah.
It
That
kind
is
of
nice.
does.
She's purple.
She kind of looked red, but yeah.
She got too much sun.
She looks
By the way,
great.
I saw Tanner's. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh well. I saw Tanner's leg earlier. Ow.
Yeah, oh my god, his stomach is all burned, his arms
Where
are
the
burned.
fuck was he at?
He went on his friend's boat.
Ow.
Yeah.
Has the boy never heard of SPF?
Plus Zero was like jumping on him.
Oh my god, that was funny.
Oh my god, he was getting so mad because it hurt so bad, and I was like,
I know he's like, stupid, get down. I'm like, bitch, who the fuck you calling stupid? You're the one that sat out here with no goddamn sunscreen, getting all
As you
tan and
smack
shit.
Your dog all the time, going, that's my mom.
Well, that's my mom. Well, my dog doesn't behave.
No.
You should have seen his shoulder. Oh my god, it was.
When I saw his shoulders, ouch. I saw his fucking arm. I saw his leg. Like, ow. Like it was
Oh, you
red.
like the
He is
bitches.
burnt. I called you Neapolitan and you're like, you blacked out.
Racist.
Because it's brown strawberry and vanilla, right?
Yes, it's chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. Megan's like, I don't tan.
I do tan. I don't burn.
Oh, what's that like?
Mom gets red.
Oh my god, my
She
mom
was
came
red.
back
She
from
was-
Florida one time.
She was
She
a whole
was
nother
a whole nother race.
Megan, she looked like your hair.
Like she was red.
Oh, she
she was
was
brown.
brown.
Got
She looked like
dark.
It looked like she got a really bad spray tan, and I was like, Mom.
You know
Are
that
you
episode
okay?
of Friends where Ross gets like 8 layers.
Yep.
of
Oh,
spray tan?
yeah.
That's what mom looks like. But
Oh,
all
She
over.
walked in, I was like, oh my god.
I went with
Like,
Angelina
cool.
to pick her up from the airport, and I was like, "Is that mom?" No, and then
Is that my
John,
mama?
Is that my mom? That's my mama.
John got like really super bad burns on
Mhm.
his feet,
And then they got stupid fucking tattoos.
And then no, that
Not
was
that time, the second
in
time.
Florida. But they
Because,
were
you know,
like,
they're fancy. They go to
they were
Florida.
like,
And I'm
"Oh,
like,
we
teehee,
got-"
I go down the street to Hall Road.
they
That's my
told me-
vacation.
They said that they got like super sick, and I was like, "Yeah, you got sun
So,
poisoning."
yeah.
And they're like, "No, we just got hungover." I'm like, "A hangover does not last for like 4 days."
Yeah, you got sun poisoned.
I got sun poisoning once as a child in Florida. It sucked.
Yeah.
Cause like
Why do
I
you
wa-
stay inside? Because outside will kill you.
Cause like I was a child, right? I
Right.
wanted to go outside all the time, and I had to cover my skin up from the sun if I wanted to go play outside with sun poisoning. So I'm wearing long sleeve, a hat, and pants. You know how fucking hot that is
Oh,
in
horrible.
Yeah.
Florida midsummer.
Yeah.
Just
All year round, I wear jeans and hoodies. I don't really get hot.
In the summer.
But if I
wear
do,
hoodies
oh,
and
I'm a
shorts.
bitch.
I'm hot.
Oh, let's talk about.
Wait, hold on. I have a story.
Oh,
So,
story
I
time.
went with Florida. Yep.
I went with Florida to
Oh,
Ohio.
Wow,
No,
Ohio.
no.
Oh.
Well, I flew to Ohio.
Oh my
But,
god.
I
You're like everybody's been to Ohio.
I went to Florida 2 years. Oh my god, that was 2 years ago. Oh my god. Anyway,
You old yet?
and I got influenza B when I was down there.
Swine.
Swine.
I got so sick. I was sitting at the hotel. I had 103-degree fever, and the night before that I woke up with that, I was literally hallucinating. Like everything around me was blue. I was like, whoa.
Mind you, she's across the country,
Yeah, I was. It was bad. Everything.
so it
was
wasn't like we
blue.
could have just gone to get her.
I was hallucinating. It was bad, and then I fell asleep. I threw up everywhere. I
I'd
threw
just
up
be like,
in
walk
Hollywood
it off,
Studios.
honey. You'll be fine.
I threw up in Hollywood Studios. I threw up in Epcot. I threw up in Magic Kingdom. I threw up in the Hard Rock Cafe at Universal. I threw up everywhere, sis. I threw up at the hotel. It was great.
Real classy. Pick us up.
Yeah.
Take us out.
And
Meanwhile, your teacher's like, God, how do we
got
deal with a dying
Dude,
child?
I got so sick, and I was like, ma'am.
I spotted yo daddy walking in with that fucking neon yellow ass shirt.
When?
He's wearing a neon yellow shirt. Watch when he comes in that door.
My dad?
Yeah.
He's here?
Yeah, look out the window. Hold on. Can you see him?
No, there's a tree.
Oh, fucking tree.
It's ugly. Oh, fuck.
But-
I almost knocked over my dew.
But when I had 103-degree fever, I was like sweating. I was dying, and we called my chaperone. And I was like, sis, I don't want to move like at all.
Be like, hey,
Like,
I'm
no
on the
one
roller
wants to stay
coaster.
at the hotel with you, so you have to go out. And I was like, no one wants to stay with me.
I'll be like, you know what? I'm
I'm like,
gonna call
I'd
my
be like, I'm
mama.
not fucking
I'm
going
like-
anywhere, bitch.
like,
I'm laying in
"Sis,
bed.
Do you want to know what I will do when you guys are gone? I will sleep the whole time. And they're like, no one wants to stay and watch you, so you're gonna have to go out. I was like, okay. But when I
First of all, rude.
First of all,
I
fruit.
lost like 10 pounds in Florida because I wouldn't eat. Because every time I ate and I
Because you were
swallowed,
sick as fuck.
it tasted like metallic in the back of my throat.
You were bleeding.
No, it was not the taste. No, it tasted like acid, like in the back of my throat. It was bad. And then like
But fun.
we went to Universal. We were in Harry Potter World. Sis,
I heard it was really nice.
I mean, Harry Potter World was amazing, and I felt
Oh,
so bad for
other
Shane's
than-
parents because I was dying. They were like, "Do you want a butterbeer?" And I was like, "What do you mean?"
Ooh, butterbeer's good.
Sis, I couldn't drink it.
I
and
have a
felt
fucking-
so bad.
Haley had it at her graduation party, and I have the recipe to make it. Ooh, it'll fuck you up.
It's good. I feel
Wait, it's
bad.
alcohol?
No,
The one
not,
I make
not
was-
the one at Universal.
Well, no,
but-
she can't have it. She's
I was
not
gonna say,
21.
No, not at Universal. Because they don't.
This poor girl can't even
chaperone.
have a fucking cigarette when she turns 18. She gotta wait till she's 20 fucking one.
But
Yeah.
and when we went to Universal that day, I was in leggings. I was in like full like woolly socks, and then Shane gave me his hoodie because I was cold. When I got home, not home, but like when we got to the hotel, I did like changing, so I slept in it. Next morning, sweat was seeping through the hoodie. I was that like sick, and everyone was like, we have a 20-hour bus ride to go on.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't even take a plane.
I was awake for 2 hours that whole bus ride.
Bitch was tired.
Yes, and then I got off the bus, and Mom didn't she thought I was dying. All my friends' parents were lined up because they all been talking about me, and they were like,
They were like, wow, yeah, how was it? How was Florida? I'm like, well, my classmate kept fucking vomiting on every fucking
and
ride
then
we
I
went on.
got everyone sick, but they didn't get it as bad as me, and it was really, really like sad. But I
Meanwhile,
never,
she's hated in school because, hey, remember that time you gave us fucking the plague?
I never gave Shane his hoodie back, so I still have it.
It's okay. Doesn't one of your friends
2 years ago.
have your hoodie?
Yes, Ashton, I want my hoodie back.
Is that the gay one?
Yeah,
My
oh
people.
God, I was so mad. He was cold at practice one time, so I'm like, here's my hoodie. I'm waiting. He would give it to other
Mail
people
it.
to wear too. Like he'd give it to other people.
He's a
I'm like-
hoodie slut.
I'm like, ma'am, we cannot have it back.
that is my property.
Literally, me and my friend got
Gets
matching
angry
ones.
about it. Be like, bitch.
I texted him.
Just push the girl over, take off the hoodie. This is mine. I've been waiting 2 fucking
Do
years.
you want my receipt?
I texted him the last time I was here, so like 2 weeks ago, and he was like, I lost it. I'm like, I'm gonna beat you.
Be like, well, guess what? You're giving me the $85 to buy a fucking new one.
It was a KOA hoodie. It was only like $75.
Why you gotta fucking lie?
Oh, I mean,
Make money off of it, damn it. What the fuck? That way you get like an $80 hoodie as opposed to a $35 hoodie. The fuck?
Anyway, story's over.
Ashley wasn't here last weekend.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
that
I was
happened.
grounded.
Good thing you were grounded.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
thing you were grounded.
No, Jay, you texted me at 6 in the morning.
It's
and
like,
I
are
was
you up?
I'm like, do you really think I'm gonna be up?
I don't
I'm
know.
Not at your apartment. I'm sleeping.
I'm sleeping like a normal human being.
Well, no, Ashley was like, I just shook the camera because I'm dumb. when Cloud died, she was like, I'm gonna miss my morning buddy. And and she was like, the one that wakes me up at the crack of dawn when we go to bed at the crack of dawn.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna get 2, and she goes, ho ho ho.
I said, no.
Getting,
You better put those birds outside when you stay the night.
Better
I'm getting,
work out their vocal
I'm
cords.
getting 5.
How?
I'm getting 5 new birds,
Flush them.
Flush.
5 parakeets. So if Max wants one, he can have them.
You
All
are
of them.
lying.
No, I'm gonna get 2, just 2. We're only gonna get 2 more. This
Right.
time they should live past 2, because both my other birds died at 2.
But
But anyway,
Get a 2-year-old bird.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, all right,
Just
this one we already
Max-
know that's 2.
Just skip that milestone.
Yeah.
for like the
We don't even know what kind of bird. If we're doing parakeets, we're gonna get 2, but we don't know what kind of bird we want yet. We might buy an actual parrot. Like, I don't know.
but on,
Cockatoo.
on Saturday after Friday happened, you called me and you were like, "Hey, this happened, but I wanted to give you my side first." I'm like, he's not going to call me.
You never know.
He's not going to call
So,
me and tell me what happened.
When I was younger, like around like 15, 16, my mom used to drink blackberry brandy. Like occasionally she'd have it in the freezer. She just had like the little fifth.
But now she has.
So I was like, oh, I remember drinking that, but I would always get like really, really mean when I drank it, and I was like, oh, I'm grown. I've outgrown that. Haha, no, I didn't. I had. Sorry, I couldn't see.
Was it covering your eyes?
Yeah, actually, the nose was on my onesie. I have a wolf. Sorry, I have a wolf onesie on. Megan has a panda, and Ashley has Jack Skellington. So if you wanted to see them, go check out my YouTube channel.
I.
Hi. So I drank. What was it like?
You
I had 2 Widow's Kiss.
Yeah. And you were like, no.
That champagne fucked me
Hold
up.
on. He calls me, and he tells me about the Widow's Kiss and everything, and he was like, oh yeah, it called for like 4 ounces of what was it, champagne?
Champagne.
Meanwhile, he puts 4 cups.
No, he puts 2 cups.
I put 2 cups
That
champagne.
is quadruple the amount of
I
champagne
know.
you need to put in there. You put 6.
Hey, it
ounces
did
in
the
there.
job.
He came out with him. He's like, oh, I just rounded it cups. I'm like,
What?
like
Yeah.
ounce. He's like, how much is an ounce? Like, or 2 ounces or something like
Yeah,
that.
it was like 1/3.
much?
No,
Yeah.
because they were like 1/3 ounce. I'm like, what the fuck is 1/3 ounce?
Sis, a cup is 8 ounces, and you put 2 cups in there, and it called for 4 ounces. And then mom
Yeah.
overheard it, and she was like, "There should be ounces on his measuring cup." And then therefore he goes and checks. He's like, "I'm stupid."
Yeah, there's ounces on my measuring cup, and I didn't know that. Listen, I made mimosa out of the rest of the champagne. I'm not good at the maths. I'm good at.
Okay, sis, I'm really bad at math.
Me
I'm
too.
like retarded, like just straight up no good, just trash. I even knew that one.
Bite me, bitch.
I
It's
knew
like
that.
basic. Come on.
Well, because the only reason why I know well about ounces is because of breast milk.
Oh my god, I was showing.
Oh my god.
I was showing.
She gets so
Breast
excited.
milk just triggered.
Yep.
No. Okay, so earlier today I was with my friend, right, and we were watching this video.
You have
Because
friends?
Yeah.
Oh.
I told him surprisingly. Right?
Megan's like, oh.
I told him about the guy who was sexually attracted to his car, and he didn't believe me. So
Oh yeah, that dude fucked his car.
I was like, "What do you think he's doing with the girlfriend?" So anyway, I showed him the video, and like you know.
Was that the video of the guy?
No, but then
We'll show her when we're done.
Wait, I don't wa-
Cards that pop
It's
up in
not
YouTube
bad.
videos.
Yeah.
One of them just popped up and was like, "Can I borrow your breast milk?" And I was like, "What?" I turned to him. I'm like, "Can I borrow your breast milk?" He was like, "Get out of my car."
I'll suck your titty for free.
Can I borrow your breast milk?
I'll give it back, I swear, as
Um,
soon as I learn how to make my own.
Sis, I don't want it back. If you're gonna consume it, I don't
You
want
can
it
have
back.
it. I don't want it back.
Have you ever tasted your own titty milk?
Tastes
I
like fucking
produced
whole milk.
it, so I'm gonna taste it.
She's like, I made it.
What does it taste like?
kinda
Cantaloupe
like,
juice.
Cantaloupe
a
juice.
little bit.
The Friends thing. And
No,
then
it
everyone-
kind of does. It
Really?
kind of does. It's. Somebody also said it's kind of like almond milk.
Uh,
I never had almond
I
milk,
hate
but it's
almond
like
milk.
sweeter.
How do you milk an almond's teat?
I don't know. I don't know.
Who the fuck you honking at?
I mean, it was hard to milk my teeth, so I don't know how we gonna milk an almond.
Squeeze it till it pops.
My
It's my motto in life.
No.
But you know what? I do have some breast milk in my freezer. If you ever want to try some.
Isn't Max too?
Wait.
She just got so concerned. Like, isn't he too?
Okay, so I produced a lot of breast milk, but I saved some of it.
For
'cause I-
Max?
No, you can make it into stuff, right?
Yeah, I wanted to make it into
An
like.
icicle?
Actually, it is.
Let
an
her
ice pop
finish.
right now.
An ice pop.
No, I would
Like,
make.
here, Max, do you remember this?
I would make booby popsicles for him. That's booby milk popsicles. That's what I would call 'em.
Suck on this, bitch.
So it's just
BMP.
you just put the milk in this
BMP
little
activated.
like popsicle maker, and then you pop it out and give it to them. They're really great when they're teething.
Didn't you tell me that you wanted to make it into like a marble or something?
Yeah, they have
You
like
can make your booby
Yeah.
milk into marbles.
You can make ashes into crystal.
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
You can make.
So why can't you make titty milk into a fucking
You
marble?
can make like a piece of charcoal into like a crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
so
peanut butter.
I know how to do it. I've done it.
so my plan is when I'm done having kids, I'm gonna try to breastfeed with every single one of my kids, no matter if it's 2 or 6. God damn, not 6. But
How many do you want?
I've always wanted 4, but I want to try just 3. Well, because I have 2. My mom had 2, and it was kind of boring with just 2 kids. To me, it was boring.
With me and Jay.
It was never boring.
It was never boring.
We tried killing each other a lot.
He tried
I
to
wasn't
push-
allowed to touch my sister.
He tried to push
And
me
there's
down
the same
stairs.
age difference between me and my sister, and
Jay tried to kill me when I came home from the hospital.
my
He
mom
tried to
said I
kill
did
me.
that too.
He tried to kill
Because
me.
I was like,
it's
there
an
can be only one.
So I think she just didn't come home with a penis because I wanted a brother.
You wanted a brother?
Yeah, I would like 4 kids.
No.
I'm waiting.
What are we looking
Oh, Dad.
at?
About to be.
I think it works.
He'd be like, I want 4 more.
That is the real.
He'd bust
tea.
in and be like, I want 4 more too. And be like,
He said he wants
she
4.
didn't say she wants 4 more. She said total of 4.
I'm like, sis, I don't think you can.
So
please.
this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna hook up on Tinder
You're gonna what?
and be like, hey, we
Wait,
need
you guys
baby.
didn't even hear what I was gonna say.
Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted 4. You
God
wanted
damn,
4
you gotta
more.
Hook me up on a Tinder. I'm having 4 kids.
Be
with
like,
a
hey,
kid- a
we need baby
senior.
gravy. If you donate, I'll give you $100. You get a baster and just.
Okay, but the reason why I kept Max's milk is because each kid I'm gonna try to breastfeed. I'm gonna save a little bit of the milk
Are
from
you
each
gonna, like,
child.
mark it and, like, which
I'm
child
gonna
it's
make
from?
I'm gonna make jewelry.
Yeah, that's like. Are you gonna like mark it like which like?
This is
you have it-
Max's.
Which
this is-
milk?
Yeah.
Which
You're gonna, like,
milk
make
belong
it
to
like
which? Now, what if
Yeah,
you have
because-
twins? Do twins even run in your family?
Look. Yeah.
One
Just
from each.
One, just a
No, and
droplet
then,
from
like,
each.
Yep.
And then like, you should like make like little jewelry thingies for each kid, and then you should mix them all together.
Imagine making a wedding ring out of titty milk.
That's scary.
That'd be cute.
They probably can do. I think they can. There was a website that I was going through. They
I
had a
lost
whole
my
bunch of
engagement ring
jewelry like
again,
that.
by the way. I lost my engagement ring again.
How
Grizz
dare
took
they?
it. It's probably somewhere underneath my nightstand, but Grizz likes to play with shiny things.
Am I the only one that like goes on Pinterest and like looks up engagement rings or like wedding dresses? Because I do that.
I
all
don't
the
look up
time.
wedding dresses, but I look up bridesmaids dresses for
I'm
you.
like I'm
I'm in the wedding.
Am I
Since
in?
when?
Am I in the wedding?
I
your
asked
sister.
you.
Sis, I better be. In the
Yes.
wedding.
And you said yes.
Was I intoxicated?
No,
I
you were
just said-
sober. We were at Spirit when I was engaged the second time. Technically the 18th, but I got not engaged. When I asked you, it was my 3rd engagement. I get proposed to a lot.
I don't.
I say no a lot.
You know, Megan, that can change if you really wanted to.
If
you're
you really
that
wanted
desperate,
to.
that can change.
I'm not that desperate.
I'll give him my $20 Walmart ring. Be like, here you
Oh
go.
yes, bitch! I want that.
It's really pretty. We were at Easter set and he's like, that's so pretty. I'm like, $20.
Well, okay.
You can have one too.
To be honest, I do look at rings, but not on Pinterest. On Wish, I'm like, oh, that's a pretty
That's
ring.
where all
I
my
can put
engagement
that I'm
rings came
married.
That's where all my wedding rings came.
Stop buying stuff on Wish. Have you seen your widow skin?
That wasn't on Wish.
Awful.
I bought that
It
through.
looks like a turtle and a snake had a baby, and then it just died pink.
I think I ordered that through a company called Easy Skins, which don't do it. They're made in Australia and they are garbage.
Like, I
Again,
literally-
Steve said it might have looked better if it was on the black controller,
Yeah, maybe.
I literally like.
but my black controller is like last light. Well, not bad. I just had issues with moving. Like everything else worked perfectly fine. So I'm like, I don't know if it was just like maybe that day out with that controller or what the fuck was going on.
Maybe.
But like, I'll just like look at. See, I'll get like stuff about rings now because I looked up like wedding rings and like dresses because of like that.
Oh my god, you know what I really like to look at?
See,
Porn?
wedding dresses.
Absolutely not. I
Lie.
like to watch people doing nails, like the
Yes.
fake nails. I don't know why, but it's like so therapeutic for me. I'm
I
like
saw these
watching
really
them and just
cool.
like, oh my god.
I saw these really cool acrylics that I kind of want because I don't like acrylics. I don't like any fake nail. That's my nails are already long enough. It was an acrylic nail that went from like a normal nail color and faded to like piercing black, and they weren't long. They were so fucking pretty, and I want them, but I'm afraid that if I break them, it hurts when you break them.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
This one girl's whole nail ripped off.
Okay, the wedding dress from 365 Days. Hear me out. It's so pretty.
No.
I love it. I think it's beautiful.
When I was
To be honest, I don't like wedding dresses.
neither do I. Because
I
when I got
don't
engaged,
know.
people were like, "Are you gonna wear a dress?" I'm like, "No," because I don't like
I
dresses.
think this is such a pretty dress. Like, to be honest,
Yeah, I
think
don't
it's
really like
beautiful.
dresses. Like, I wish I could pull off dresses.
Me too. I don't wear them.
I
don't wear them.
I think I can't pull them off, so I don't like them.
I don't, because no titties.
See, I don't wear dresses. And,
Jeffree Star does that.
And
Well,
like,
he's hotter than me. He's also got an
Dude, did-
ass if I wear one. I'm just a
Did
stick
you
in a dress.
see his Instagram?
He was popping that booty.
little booty.
He was like, "I'm ready
like-
for a threesome." I was like, "I mean, you pay me the right amount. We could talk."
Oh my god! I'm like, god damn! I love that little booty. You
I
got
know
over
it's like, I mean,
there.
I know it's fake, but
I
goddamn.
have, I want that booty thing saved of what my dress is going to look like when I'm married. Like, I'm not even.
See, when I was
I think this is
designing,
pretty.
See, I think I didn't get that in my girl package
Mhm.
when I was born. I didn't. They just
that
didn't-
was just gone.
it was just
hate
gone.
wearing dresses, but I love to like dress up for special events, like homecoming. I love dressing up for homecoming.
You look so good during homecoming.
And I cannot wait to get married.
Yeah, you can.
I can
If any of y'all get married before I do, I'll kill you both.
The backing of this.
I will never get married.
Really?
Really? You don't ever want to get married?
No.
Why?
Because fuck a man. Fuck a man, bitch.
I do.
But I want 4 kids. But no.
I want 4 kids, but no rings.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Now, what if you find a guy who's like, "Look, if you want kids, we have to be married,"
I'd be like, thank you, next.
or marry him and kill him?
Okay, this was a picture
No.
of my
Money.
I don't know. I just don't. I like. I love marriage for other people,
Just not you.
just not me. I don't think I should be married. I think I'm.
That sucks for him then.
I just.
Has
don't
Dan
think-
ever asked?
Yeah, he wants to get married.
Has he asked you before?
I mean, like jokingly, but I know he's for real. Like,
We
be like,
don't-
oh, we should get married if you want this. He'd be like, yeah, no.
No, I mean, has he ever proposed to
You
you?
don't like
He's-
Dan, right?
He's never got down on one knee and with a
Asked?
ring or no.
And
'Cause
even
I
if he
told
did,
him.
you'd say no.
No, I told him, I'm like, I'm not marrying you. And he's like, why not? I'm like,
Number one,
the
I don't want
only-
to get married.
yeah, there was a split second where I was thinking about getting married, but it was just for the financial benefit.
Yeah.
Because if we were to get married, we could buy a house using me as a first time home buyer. And that was the only reason.
You can still do that.
No, I don't have a job long enough. You have to have a job. You have to like meet requirements, and I don't meet it. I don't work.
Oh, well,
all
then
year
I don't
round.
fucking meet that shit.
Yeah, you have to have a job for at least a year, like continuous.
Now, what if...
Now let's say let's say you had Phantom fireworks, Halloween, Christmas, something in like January, Easter, and kind of go like that. I don't think they care as long as you have an income coming in.
Because I know they don't count unemployment,
No,
and
they do
I'm on unemployment half the year because Spirit pays for us to make sure we come back. Spirit will pay our unemployment, so that way they're like, we'll pay you if you come back.
Yeah, no, they.
It's the only reason we keep going
They
back is
don't
because they pay
count-
us year round.
They don't count child support and
Unemployment, which I think is fucking dumb. Like, look, especially during this whole COVID thing, like, count unemployment. Like, I have a fucking job, but
I think they are. I don't know where I heard it, but somebody did say that they were going to put special leniencies and like doing special cases because of COVID and people losing their jobs.
when I tried to get
But,
an
like,
apartment,
before this, it was
when
like,
I
you had to
tried,
have a job.
we tried to get out of here first. And when I called, they were like, "Do you have an income?" I'm like, "Well, I work at Spirit Halloween, and I'm on unemployment for that because they pay us to stay home half the year. So that way they make sure we come back. Especially the managers, we don't lose our salary. We keep our salary until we go back." And they're like, "Do you have a pay stub for this year?" And I said, "No." They're like,
Yeah, no. Unemployment
They told
does
us
not
no
count for
because
anything.
unemployment doesn't count, and we didn't. If we would have worked at Easter, then yeah, they probably would have waived it. But because I had no pay stub for 2020, they were like, "No." You need to have a pay stub. Me and Steve didn't have pay stubs. Both of us don't have any until Spirit.
Well, yeah, because Steve restaurants still doing it.
Yeah, that's taken for fucking
But
ever.
it's huge.
Yeah,
It's
they're adding. They
huge.
added a lot.
I mean, go big, go home.
They have the money. I mean, they took a really big financial hit with the fire and then COVID directly after.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so tired. I'll wake up after a few shots. Me and Keith were fucking throwing shots back last weekend.
Were they 3%?
No.
30%. Don't worry, it's 3%.
It's only 3%. It's like
3%.
juice. I gave my sister some vodka, and I missed a 0 and said it was 3%. It was 30.
It was
She took
not,
8 shots.
dude. To be honest, I would have believed you if you said it was 3% after tasting it, because it tasted so sour.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I thought it was like it could taste like a sour drink. So I was
Yeah.
like, "There's no alcohol. It's so fucking sour."
Surprise!
No.
30%. My bad. My bad. Do we have any questions?
No.
No. Wow.
Well, nobody gives a fuck about me on my Snapchat. So
No one cares about me either.
yeah, like I'm nobody in the world.
Same. I'm trying.
Me too.
Hi, new song coming soon. Hi, book's out now. I'm trying, bitches. We can just ask each other questions. I don't know. Well, that would be why it's called a question, Miss Asherly.
How much longer do we have?
About 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. Let's do some questions.
Yeah, we can do some questions.
We should have put question. We should have wrote. Okay, this is next. We'll do this next.
Am
Okay,
I
here's-
on it next? Am I a third host? I'm just kidding. No.
Okay.
I mean, I remember.
Oh.
She said, no, this is
Okay,
yours.
but this would be a good idea. Maybe we could do it with Steven or
Yeah.
or somebody. I don't know.
Steve's only been on it once.
Or Keith. Or...
Yeah. the
I
first
told
one.
Keith he'd have to do it one time.
So
So maybe next week we'll have
here's,
Keith.
here's an idea. We each person that's in the podcast write questions. Like it could be anything. It could be personal. It could be fucking do you believe in aliens? I don't know.
Yes.
You put it in a hat.
They
we
literally
all-
released. Okay.
I know. I know. I like.
No one cares.
No,
Nobody
no,
cared.
Nobody, cares.
Nobody fucking
They
cared.
Slipped it in. Just nobody cared.
We all knew that they existed in the first place. Plus, COVID happened. The world is ending. Goodbye. Like no one cares.
I know. I was eating my Chick-fil-A,
Ugh.
and
Where the fuck is there a Chick-fil-A here?
in Somerset,
Oh my god, you went
The
to the
bougie
fancy
mall.
fucking mall.
nothing's open there.
Shocker.
But I was like,
Is the Tesla
No.
store open?
They have a Tesla
They
store?
have a Tesla store. They have a Gucci. They have a Louis Vuitton. They have everything. There's
Gucci
like
is open.
there's this.
Gucci's open?
Yeah.
There's the semi-poor side, and then there's the
You can see the poverty line.
fancy side. Like, you literally have to cross the bridge, the glass bridge, to get to the fancy side.
No, the
Poverty.
the busiest store was Chick-fil-A. Because that is the closest Chick-fil-A to us. I think there's one in like Highland Park.
Oh Jesus Christ! I'm not going all the way to fucking Highland.
Yeah, so like that is the closest one to us.
Did you go there just for Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, I always go there just for Chick-fil-A.
You drove all the way to fucking. Well, it's not that far
It's
for
not that
you.
far. It was like not even 15 minutes.
Yeah, for me it's about 30-minute drive.
People who think
On
like,
a good day.
30-minute drives are long scare me. No, 30 minutes is not long.
No, 30 minutes is not long.
Not bad.
But you're over
Wait.
here.
30 minutes there, 30 minutes back. Okay.
Okay, but
If I'm going there to pick somebody up on my way back, that's a fucking hour drive. Sorry to say, it's an hour-long drive.
Oh, I love driving. Like, oh,
I like
you're
driving.
2 hours away. I got you. Boo boo.
Okay, here's the thing.
I was
When is your
supposed-
favorite time to drive? Because I love driving at like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning when there's no one there and it's just
See,
dark.
I was supposed to get my permit, and like I would have already been done with segment 1. I would have already started segment 2 by now, because of how much like, people would have made me drive.
You can
But guess
probably
what?
go to
Miss
Secretary of State
Rona-
and start it soon because Secretary of
Rona
State opened.
Said no. Rona said, "You want to drive, sis? No way. Not today. Not this year."
I know. So, okay, Dan's oldest daughter, she's gonna be 18 in December.
Just
And
wait.
Yeah, she's starting to take driver's training, and I'm sitting there.
Why?
I'm like, why is your mom wasting money? And
Yeah,
she's like,
literally
oh,
hundreds.
she wants me to drive. I'm like, I understand that.
Wait till
but,
December. It's $25.
Like, listen, you're paying. How much is it?
Like 300 and something.
It
Is it?
depends on where you go. My friend went to the one in Utica, and it was like $500.
Yeah.
Because it's like, who? Like,
Because like each session has like a different price.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Segment one's
so
always more
if
expensive.
you go through the school, it's like $325.
Yeah.
Well, they go
for
through courtesy.
For segment 1.
Yeah.
For segment 2, I don't know how much it is.
I think it was like, well, it was 200 back when I was there, and like that's what I'm saying. Like, your mom is spending, and I know she's gonna be down Aunt Dan's ass about paying for this, and I'm like, you should have just waited. Guess what? I'll give her the $25 to go get her permit when she's 18 years old.
The thing is when you're 18, because I waited till I was 18 to get mine.
I waited.
We paid $25 for the permit. You can take the test as many times as you need, and then you
30 days
drive for
later?
2 weeks. You don't have to have hours logged. You just have to drive for 2 weeks, and then you schedule to take your road test. And my road test costs $40, and I passed my first time.
See, I think because they make you download an app that logs your hours, so like you turn the app on and then you put it.
I would just wait.
With you, but I think you need like 30 hours at night, I think, and then you need like
40 during the day.
or 50 during the day.
See, I guess it would depend for me. So, like, if I was her age and my parents were like, okay, we're putting you in driver's ed, I'd be like, okay, let's do it. But once I got past that 17, like 17 years old marker, then I'm like, you know what?
Just wait. I'm not
what's
gonna waste all this fucking money.
Yeah. So I was just like, you know what? Screw it. I don't care. I waited.
Yeah.
And
simple T. T says T. Honestly, I would just wait.
No, I'm not waiting 2 years.
No, she probably can do it.
You already got a car.
Yeah, I already have a car.
She got a fucking Envoy
I
for
have
her
the
first car.
Envoy. Yeah.
Goddamn. Oh,
'Cause
goddamn.
it's just sitting there, and Mom can't sell it because she still has a loan out on it. So fine.
Now you know once you own that, you're gonna have to pay that loan.
Listen, just total it.
Don't do that.
Oh, it's
because
easy.
you won't
No,
get
it's
another
easy.
car.
Just boop it. Just boop it by a semi. That's what I do.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Boop it by a semi.
I can't
Not
forget.
everyone wants to get hit by a semi,
I didn't
Megan.
want to get hit by a semi either, but I did.
Yeah, Dad's just like, so Megan got hit by a semi. I'm like, huh?
I know.
Text Dawn. She's like, I'm on my way to get her. And be like,
Dawn was the first
Okay.
person. Yeah, Dawn was like the
Is
first
Julie
person.
Here too?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dawn was the first person I called, and then, well, obviously I called Dan first because it was his car.
And he's like,
He didn't answer, so I called Dawn because I didn't know what to do. To be honest, I never, other than that semi, I got hit once bad, and I was just starting to drive, and I didn't know what to do, and the guy didn't have a license, and
you were just like, okay, go away, get away from me.
He was yelling at me, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm sorry, you ran into me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why was he yelling at
You're like,
you?
first of all, sir, you don't have a fucking license.
I know.
Then just shut the fuck up.
One of my friends, oh my god, it was so funny. They got hit with like a bad accident right outside a driving school.
Oh.
So somebody was pulling out of the driving school and hit them.
I'd be like, hey, students, come here.
Yep.
This is what you don't
This is what
fucking
you
do.
And then the security footage showed that it was the person's fault and not his fault. And they were like, he was like,
Be like, haha, little beach. So, you know how, I think we've already talked about this, how in high school we're not allowed to leave for lunches?
yes.
Miss Megan.
Hey, it wasn't my fault.
was-
No, it was your class. No, your class.
No, it wasn't my class.
Oh.
No.
You went to school when that happened, when
I
that
was-
rule was enforced.
Yeah, freshman year.
Yeah.
My freshman year.
I'm over here like her
So,
class
like,
did it.
2004, 2005.
Mhm. She was born 2004.
I was in high school.
I was
4
6.
when you graduated.
I
I was 4 when
Lost.
You
My
graduated in 2010?
I lost my virginity when she was born.
She could have been your kid.
You lost your virginity freshman year.
What's wrong with that?
Can't relate. I'm going to cheer.
And she still got her cherry intact.
No one likes me.
Actually, fun fact about the cherry.
Oh?
The cherry. The cherry is already
The hymen.
the cherry is already popped if the girl why did I say it like that?
If the girl
wears tampons or is physically active like sports wise. It's already popped before they have kids.
Dang it.
Or
She
before
said,
they
"Damn
have-
it."
Not before they have kids, before they have
Or you could be like Jane the Virgin and be artificially inseminated, then pop your hymen while you're pushing out your child.
See, I don't like wearing tampons.
Tampon.
But like I am technically
Thank you.
active in sports.
Yeah, because they say it doesn't take a lot of pressure to pop it. So
But, like, don't you do?
A little. Not like gushes of blood, though.
Well, yeah, but
Don't go by what After said. It lied. She fucking like, blood everywhere.
Yeah.
No, that's not what happens.
But no one likes me, so no.
Tanner.
No, he doesn't. He literally has.
Oh, I'm
like-
sorry. He's with fucking Mega Potion.
I literally set them up. Okay, Megan. I literally had a crush on this guy. Like I had the biggest crush on him, and he would talk to me He would talk to me.
Well, I would
about-
be kissing Jay if I was single. So.
You don't want to do that.
He would talk to me about being like in love with his best friend, and I'd be over here like, "Would you help?" He didn't know that I liked him. And
I've been there. That shit sucks.
Oh
you
yeah.
You were here, I think.
Oh yeah, when Ashley
You
just
were
disappeared
here.
for 3 hours
Remember
Oh,
when
and you were
I
like
in the middle of
crying?
fucking
Yeah,
winter.
but anyway, hold on. I'll get to that.
Oh yeah.
We were like, "Where's she at?" We're all drunk.
So-
Like, "Where'd she go?"
So I've been like helping him, like I've been like boosting up like his confidence and whatever, and like being able to like have him tell her. I set them up, and
She set them up.
I liked him, and I set them up together. And then he called me one night after
Tea.
they hung out, and he told her. After he told her.
Oh, he told her that you liked him.
He told her that he liked her, and then she was like, "Can I have like a couple days? Like I need to process." And
Can I have like a week?
Man, I wish I could do that in real life.
Can I have like
as
a
an
couple
adult.
days?
Can I have a couple days to process that I got
But-
fired? Just let's come back to
he
this.
called me, and he literally texted me. He was like, "Hey, can we talk?" And I was like,
I want to
sure."
stick my dick in a
I was
potion
like-
bottle.
I was like, "Do you like want to text or like phone call?" He was like,
Phone call.
He's like, "Phone call. I'm driving." And I was like, "Okay." And I was so nervous. I remember talking to Steve about it. He was like, "Just calm down, just breathe." And I went outside and I took Zero. Remember, I kept walking Zero.
Yeah, and I was like, "Where the fuck is my kid?"
Yeah, I took him outside, and then I told Tanner that I liked someone. Like I told him to the full extent. Like I basically told him that I liked him, but I didn't use his name, and I said that he went to Roseville.
Oh yeah, the Roseville kid.
So he was like, "Well, how are things going with that Roseville kid?" And I'm like, "Oh,
AKA Roseville kid him.
and
Is she ha you?
And he was like, "Why? What happened?" And I was like, "Oh, nothing. I don't want to talk about it." And like I was like starting to cry. He was like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I don't want to talk about it." And he was like, "You can tell me. It's fine." I'm
He
like,
put it in the booty hole and I don't want to talk about it.
like Tanner. And then I started crying, and then Steve came out, and then he
And Steve's like, "Oh my
he
god,
was there with me while I was crying, and then we went into his car, and I was like full on sobbing. And I'm talking to him, and I felt so bad because he was so like.
You should have just said, "Bitch, Tana, I like you. Like
No.
this is why I'm
No.
crying."
And he was
Tana.
He was like, "Why? Well, just like tell this guy. You never know. It could work out." And I was like, "Thank you." He's like, I was like crying. And he goes, "Oh."
He goes, I bet you when he was driving, he was just like,
Oh. He
like,
was
fuck.
He said, "I'm so sorry." And I was
Yeah.
like-
You want to say that shit now?
And I was like, "Oh, okay."
I would look at me like, say that shit to my face now.
But his girlfriend does not like me. She hates me
At all.
No, that's normal though.
Yeah.
That's
And I'm like,
completely
"Sis,
normal.
I set you guys up. Like her whole entourage hates me.
Oh, that's
I don't know why."
no, that's
Sick
normal.
Lindsay Lohan on her ass.
How is that normal?
That
Me
is
and her were friends because she was my section leader.
Listen,
we were
listen.
friends.
It's
listen.
high school. It's
Yeah.
normal.
Okay.
It happens in the adult world. The fuck?
Yeah, it does.
I don't
Okay,
know why. I
listen.
don't know what I did.
Okay,
I
so
set
I
her
had
up.
this friend named Frankie, right?
Ah, Frankie.
He's like, I don't know, 3 years younger than me, but he's younger than me, and we were like the best of fucking friends, right? And he goes to school in the UP, and
Ugh.
I started noticing that he was not talking to me as much, and blah blah blah. And I kind of called him out, I'm like, "You got a girlfriend?" And he's
Mhm.
like, "How'd you know?" I'm like,
Cause you're ignoring
I'm
me.
like, "Because you're ignoring me," and blah blah blah. And he's like, "Yeah, I didn't want to tell you to make you mad." I'm like,
bitch,
well,
the fuck?
"It's not gonna be you're making me mad by not telling me about
Being
her."
honest.
Like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't care. You're my friend. Like, I
Mhm.
would never. I'm like, I'm happy for you. Good job. You know, I'm like
Gucci.
asking all these questions about her and blah blah. Blah, you know, he's like, we could still be friends. I'm like, you know what? We can be, but I'm gonna tell you right now, on her end, it's not gonna happen.
No.
I'm not gonna be your friend anymore.
She's
He's
not
like,
gonna let you be
yeah, and
friends
I'm like,
with you.
he's like, no, we're gonna be friends, and we talked for here and there, hit and months for a couple months. Still to this day, he will not add me on Snapchat or Instagram
Because that bitch is
of-
probably still in his
and-
fucking life.
Yeah,
the
no,
thing is-
they're still together, and I'm happy. Like, I don't because girlfriends see other girls as threats,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay,
even
but-
they're not.
Imagine me over here, a man that likes both, and I'm over here like, oh god.
Yeah, like I'm just like
but me.
it happens. I don't
Yeah.
know why it just happens.
But the thing is, we still hang out and we still talk, but she just does not like me at all, like whatsoever.
She tolerates you.
No, she doesn't.
Oh.
like
Wow, not even making a little bit of an effort.
No, she would give me dirty looks in band.
She is a whole dirty look.
All the time.
You know what?
I've
Then
seen
you
her
just-
TikTok. You know what happened? She got 2 likes.
She literally would like talk.
Listen,
like all
when
of her
she
friends.
gives you a dirty like, just go.
It's like, how?
No, but like we still hang out and like
Just go lick her face. Wait, that's
How?
COVID. Can't do that.
Little illegal,
plus.
especially now.
I was gonna say lick her face, but no, we can't do that.
So like,
We
in
can't do
the
that.
car, he was like playing like a bunch of like, oh like I don't feel the same anymore. Like.
Dun, dun, dun,
songs. And I was
dun.
like, you want to tell me something?
Oh.
How is it going?
Meanwhile,
Like,
Ashley's over here playing fucking Tell Me You
But like I
Love.
didn't ask. I don't like him like that anymore. Like at all. I don't. I don't like anyone. Except for that one guy from that one movie. Oh my god, he's beautiful.
Okay, real people. real
But, like,
real
I
people.
don't-
That you have a chance with Lightning McQueen, not a chance.
Oh yeah. Well, Megan, you don't understand. I used to be like in love with him when I was little. She used to be in love with a car.
She used to
car?
think
Oh, I didn't
she
know.
used to call my stepdad her boyfriend. She
Ew,
used to
now I'm
sleep
just looking back and I
with-
wanna, like, pinch
She
myself.
used to sleep with the Cars movie case. She also used to sleep with my Final Fantasy X case because Titus was on the cover. She also used to sleep with my Jack game cases because Jack was on the cover. She has an issue with liking fictional people.
Okay,
But although
fictional
Big Dick Cloud,
fictional people are way better than normal people.
Big Daddy Cloud,
Or actually, they're way better than regular normal people.
Because they don't-
regular normal people suck.
because they don't exist.
Exactly.
Big Daddy
Normal
Cloud,
people do suck.
Ashley,
Normal people suck.
Ashley.
So,
But
like,
I
fictional people,
cannot-
no.
Big
Okay,
Daddy
the-
Cloud.
Okay, the only
Big Dick Cloud.
fictional person I liked.
Draco Malfoy.
No, sis.
She said, "Ma'am, no."
She said, I have so many movie characters in my video game.
Who were you?
Anyway, Megan, continue. I'm so sorry.
Ash Ketchum. That was my only.
Oh
person.
my God.
That was my only
I thought he
fictional.
was a girl.
He might be. I don't know.
Am I the only one that was confused about Jesse and James? Like, are they both females?
I don't know.
I thought that they were.
Because like, there's an episode where James is wearing a fucking bikini, and I'm like,
I
this
thought
bitch got big tits.
they
Like,
were, like,
I'm confused.
Yeah, I thought they were like married, and then I thought
Yeah.
they were like brother and sister.
Yeah, I thought that they were like together. and then
Sweet
I thought that they were
home
brother and sister, and I
Alabama.
was
They
like,
might be.
Oh.
New album,
Sweet
Sweet Home Alabama.
But I think I just wanted to be with Ash Ketchum because of Pikachu. I just wanted Pikachu. I just wanted like Pikachu. Come here.
I never really had a crush. I had a crush on Ross Lynch.
He's so pretty.
He's yummy. He's
He
a
is
good
pretty.
snack.
He's yummy.
And other than that, I had a crush on Big Dick Cloud. That was pretty much it.
Sis.
But I'm over that because I got real dick. Like,
I'm lonely as fuck. Okay.
go on Tinder.
So no, like
Swipe right.
Are you on any dating apps?
no.
That's why the fuck.
Sir?
She
is a child?
You know what apps I was on at 16? You know what? Never mind.
No, I'm not. Gonna
No, sir.
That's
We
why I
don't
got
do
married
that
at
here.
17. Don't do that.
Fictional people are so much.
Mama
better.
Megan's about to come out and slap you.
Yes.
No.
Mama Megan go beat
So
you
you wouldn't
up.
allow Max to be on a dating site at
Oh,
16?
hell the fuck no! You wait till you 18 or grown and out my house. No,
I
you
was
ain't
on-
bringing no heifers
Ah!
up in here to touch your little ding dong. No, no,
Oh
no,
my
sir.
God. I was on like 5 dating apps when I was 16.
That was so sad.
I got married a year later and then I deleted them and I had to
didn't have
reinstall them.
dating apps.
You're like, I didn't have dating
I had
apps.
fucking MySpace.
I had Grinder.
Scene World.
I had Grinder. I had Meet Me. I had Bumble.
This is not a brand deal. Stop it.
I had Tinder for a little bit and I had Plenty of Fish. And then I had this thing called Hornet, but they were just all rich daddies. Like this guy was like, "Hey, you want to meet me at the mall?" I'm like, "I don't have a car," and he's like, "I'll buy you one." I was like,
Okay.
I was like, "Hold on, I need like a day to process this."
You need to process
Because he was like, I ignored him, and he was like, "What kind of car you want?" So I was like, "Corvette." He's like, "What color?" I'm like,
I thought you
"Are you
wanted an
telling me
avalanche.
I could have had a fucking black Corvette for giving like a 45-year-old some head at 16? Bitch, I would have done it.
Oh my god.
I've been like, all right, I'll walk there. The fuck, like,
I'll
let's
I'll meet
go
you.
get my Corvette.
Oh my god.
If Tesla was a thing, like, I
You
want a
couldn't even
Tesla.
drive it. But you couldn't even drive it yet because you were 16. You got your license at 18.
I could drive, it's just not legally.
Not legal.
Just,
The Tesla drives itself.
just don't
Corvette.
drive reckless.
Recklessly.
I have so many dreams where I just drive off cliffs.
I have a lot of
Oh.
dreams where I'm.
And then I
Does
land
anybody
on,
have dreams where
like,
they're
sand.
breathing underwater? Like shallow breathing underwater?
Yeah.
Like-
You know how many dreams I've had that I'm a mermaid?
I'm not even a mermaid. I'm just swimming like, ooh, a shark. And I'm just breathing like.
I want to be a mermaid.
Like my breathing intensifies underwater. I'm like,
Can you imagine being a mermaid? Like little.
do we?
Like,
Hold
little
on.
mermaids,
I
right?
would-
Show of hands. Who believes that they exist?
Heck yeah.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
All three of us, by the way.
95% of the ocean is undiscovered. We don't know what's down there.
Okay, to be honest, I would really fucking hate being a mermaid.
Me too. Sharks are fucking scary,
Sis,
bitch.
if I could switch between being a mermaid and being a human, if the human world was just making them mad, I'd be like, bye.
Adios.
I don't.
love to
No, I
switch.
don't want.
She doesn't want to do that all the
But
time.
I would love to switch, just like switch in between. You know?
No.
I would. I want to read, like, be able to like read people's minds. That'd be awesome.
I worry for her. Anyway,
Okay, yes, I'm a weird person, and I have weird thoughts. But
yes,
okay, but what's wrong with that?
a lot.
I'm just.
All right, well, we're out of time. We've been talking for an hour and 5 minutes, so we're out of time. And also, that video probably cut into 2, now probably 3. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for listening. And yeah, follow me and Megan on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. Follow Ashley on whatever she wants to link down. I'm probably not gonna. I'll have to edit this one. This one probably won't be up till Saturday because I got to work to do it on it and shit. So thanks for listening. Make sure you leave us a 5-star review on Google Podcasts. Leave us some comments of some questions you guys have. I do check them and I get notified when they come in. So teehee haha. Let me know who you want on the podcast next. So next we're thinking either Steve or Keith. Yeah. So let us know, Steve or Keith. You have met Steve, but you have not met Keith. Yeah. So
Kim.
absolutely not. Can you imagine?
She'd be like, I whip my hair back up.
I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair. Oh my god. Really quick.
She would strangle us with her hair.
She'd be like Rapunzel in this bitch.
No,
It's my
sit
podcast
down,
now.
Mortal Kombat. Be like,
Jake messaged
Elena.
me last week and he's like, "Hey," well, he called me and I was like, "What you want?" Because I was having sex. I can't answer a phone call during that. And he was like, "Hey, your intro needs to be like turned the fuck down." I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot that thing's at like 100%." And this podcast is like 50%. So people who are listening just get of orchestral trumpets. I'm like, "Thank you for letting me know."
Oh wow.
Trap
he
opera.
listens.
Trap opera.
He does. So thank you.
Aw,
Thank
hey,
you.
Jake,
I'm
how you
so
doing?
sorry.
Thank
I don't
you.
know who you are.
I
but
wanna
I've
I
heard
wanna
many
see your
bad
titties,
stuff.
Jake.
Yeah, I've never met him.
Oh, he was the elf.
I've heard many,
I said I want to see your titties, Jake.
many,
just-
many
He'll show you his
stories.
stories. I mean, they nasty, but all right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for listening and watching. And if you guys like this whole like onesie day thing and us posting it on YouTube, we'll probably do it more often.
I have
Give
a
us
Grinch.
some feedback.
Yeah, let
I
us
have a
know.
Grinch onesie.
First
I
time
can-
trying this, so let me know how it worked. And we will see you guys soon.